Why are you sad? You just want to be Chinese? But you're... But why? But you're Mexican.
No, I don't want to be Mexican.
Why not?
Because I don't.
You only want to be Chinese?
Yeah.
But you can speak Chinese?
Yeah.
Let me see. I want to hear you say something in Chinese.
I only say shisha.
Shisha?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Wash his hand, but I only say that.
Oh, okay. Maybe tomorrow you can be Chinese.
Reincarnation. Is it real? Do you believe it? I did a little research and on the rabbit hole, you guys. And I found out that there are children that actually believe that they were here before. These stories, and let me know in the comments whether you believe them or not. Anyways, my name is Becca and welcome to my channel to talk about different conspiracies, spooky and scary stuff, even celebrity gossip. I like to talk too. Make sure that you like this channel, comment on my video, subscribe. Grow, y'all. Help me grow. Let's go. Thank you, Ginger Pickett, for this video.
You have
4.
you have 3.
I have 4.
How?
You, Legacy, Lolo, and Adrian.
But you don't have 4 kids.
Why?
Oh,
Why not?
you just don't, because I don't live with you
Where do you live?
in Sand Springs.
In Sand Springs?
Yep,
With who?
my grandfather.
Well, when you go to bed, you're here. So, you live with me.
Because I stayed the night.
You stayed the night with me?
Yeah, I stayed the night every night. Cause
Where?
at your house. Because my grandfather died.
When did your grandfather die?
Well, since our house is bleeding everywhere, inside of it, remember, whenever our house is on the street, remember, on the street?
Your house on the street bleeds?
No, my house. My mom, she climbed up it. She turned into a monster. And she died. So now she's dead.
Your mom's dead?
Yeah. My grandfather and my mom. So now I live with you.
What's your name?
Angeli. Angeli Grace died.
Who's Angeli?
Me. That's why you have 3 kids.
Wow, she even knew her name, y'all. Believe that? Thank you, Ride the Race, for the video.
And she says, "Mommy, this is just like where I died." Like, real excited, not upset or anything, just kind of very matter of fact. And
At 2 years old?
Yeah, she was about 2 3/4.
So then you say, honey, you didn't die.
I said, well, Leah, what are you talking about? She goes, she says, I was in my car and it fell off the bridge in the water and I died. And so I pulled off the road because I was a little stressed. And she said, and I said, well, where was Mama? And she said, you weren't with me that time. Which
This is what your 2-year-old said.
Yeah, she did. That got the exclamation points going. And I said, well, who was driving the car then? And she said, I was big. I could reach the pedals. And she has no clue that you need pedals to drive a car. She's 2. She's in the car seat. You know, there's like no way she could know that. And I said, well, what happened? And she described, she said, well, I wasn't wearing a seatbelt. And she is absolutely a fanatic about seatbelts. Everyone in our presence that knows us, she is going to make sure they have a seatbelt on. She will not get in the car without one. And neither will anyone else. And she said, well, I didn't have my seatbelt on, and I fell out of the car. And she said, and she put her hand up on her, and she said, Mommy, I was laying on the rocks. I could feel the rocks on my head. And she said, and see the shiny bridge. And she points up. She's looking up. And she said, see the shiny bridge and the bubbles going up. She could see the bubbles. Now, she has she has never seen television at that point in her life at all. And how would she have any knowledge of bubbles rising? You know, she doesn't swim. She doesn't put her face in the water. And she said, I could see the bubbles going up and see the sun on the bridge. through the water.
This is what your 2-year-old told you.
Thank you, Kai Marie 33 for the video.
Just say.
You're looking at me with a mask and you had clothes like a doctor.
You remember seeing me?
I seen you do that when I was a baby.
Daddy was dressed like a doctor?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Are you...
The doctors were taking care of you, but I saw you as a doctor because you knew my name. So you said, "Hi, Wendy," and I knew that you were my daddy, and you were the doctor.
Shout out to PG Stories Official.
I could be a pirate again.
You do?
Yeah.
When were you a pirate?
I was a long time ago when you weren't alive, and then I shrunk into a little kid. And I never could be a pirate again.
What did you just say about my daddy?
I said daddy.
What?
I said daddy.
You were my daddy?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, your daddy turned into a kid.
My daddy turned into a kid?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, he didn't die.
He didn't die?
Nope.
Oh, he turned into Oliver?
Yeah. Jelly goose. Baby, and you was a baby that took care of us.
She took care of us?
I remember that. Was that kind of your mom?
Was she my mom?
Yeah. I remember her. I just miss her.
You do?
He just died. Why?
She died?
Did your mom die?
My mom died, yeah.
Me too. My mom died.
Yours did?
When I was a baby.
Yeah.
They had parents, but they died too. I had to go.
So you're saying that the person that killed you had the devil with him?
No, he got possessed by him.
Really?
And he was watching him.
So is that why he gave you the lollipop that killed you?
Yeah. So, like, for example, he was like, there was poison in it. And it had bugs in it. So I remember.
But that was when you died, right? That's when you saw that? And then later on, did you see anything good? Like...
No, nothing good, only bad.
So then how did you come back?
I didn't come back.
No, but you're here now, as a girl, right?
Yeah. I don't know how I came back. Then I saw God and he said I should be a girl, not a boy.
Really?
Yeah, and then he took me back alive. That was my afterlife.
Yeah?
But that was nice of God to like revive me as a girl. I did not.
You didn't like being a boy?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because I don't like hair, boy hair.
You don't like boy hair?
Yeah.
So when you came back to this life, did you choose your siblings? Like, did you say you want Marley to be your sister?
Yeah.
Yeah? And how did you choose?
I told God that when I died.
Really? How did you see her? You saw her already here?
Yeah.
And then you were like...
I was like...
You want her?
I was like, God, Daddy, can I have a different family? And he said yes. And I pointed out the family Dad was with them, Mom was with them, and Molly and Twisted. I pointed at the family and he said okay. And he said, are you sure? And I said yes.
Really? So do you know why you chose them?
Because I like Daddy, because he was the handsomest and Molly was the cutest.
Really?
She was like 3 years old.
That's so cute.
That's me. And I said, twin.
Oh my
But she was
god.
actually my twin. She was still be my sister.
Exactly. What did God say to you when you died? Do you remember?
He said, don't die, live. Find a brand new family. You'll
Really? And are you happy now? Yeah. Do you feel like you're happier now than in your last life?
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm very glad.
It's very convincing, doesn't it? Let me know what you guys think. Thank you, Miss Congenialities, for the video.
Brennan was 6. He was able to tell me that God sent him down to me because God knew that I really wanted children. And because he was such a kind, smart man, the last time he told me, God sent me back on a white horse and I woke up as Brennan. That's the kind of thing that as a parent you get chills about, but where else is this coming from? I was trying to process like what he meant. This is when you realize you're having a conversation that you're not quite equipped as a parent to have. The emotional intelligence that was in his voice when he said that to me, it was so sincere and it struck me because that's not something a 6-year-old would say. Brennan started to ask me questions. Did I remember being a grown person before? And I didn't. And so Brennan started saying to me that there were old people and there were new people. I wondered, could this actually be? We were in the car driving to the store, and in the back seat, he made a comment like, it's gonna be dark here soon. He sounded like a farmer. I just remember thinking, what child says, I was gonna be dark here soon? And in that moment, I asked him, not prepared for the answer, Brennan, have you been a grown-up before? Do you remember being a grown-up before? And very matter-of-factly, Brennan replied without missing a beat, well, yeah, before I fell off the roof and died. I'm surprised that I didn't lose control of the car at the time. There are moments in your life that you will forever remember in detail. Things slow down and you can just remember exactly where you were and exactly what your response was, and everything around you is just stuck. That was that moment for me. You know, it almost knocked the wind out of me emotionally and mentally, because you're thinking, okay, my son just told me that he has memories of falling off the roof and dying. So as I'm putting him in the shopping cart, I'm still trying to be very cavalier, you know, just very kind of cool. Oh, okay. So you fell off the roof and died. Oh, okay. Well, you know, what were you doing? And he replied, well, I was working on the roof and some of my grown-up friends were helping me. I was working on the roof and they were working on the walls. He was so matter of fact, it was almost like, well, duh, didn't you know? And that just knocked the wind out of me. In that moment, I thought, could he really be talking about a past?
Thank you, Soul Science Past Lives, for the video.
Okay. So tell me what's wrong. What's wrong, buddy? Talk to me. What happened?
Can I wipe my nose and
Yeah.
Can I do my nose and you do my tears?
Yeah. Okay.
Give me a tissue and then
Okay. What you're talking about? We passed away. Who passed away? What are you talking about, baby?
The river made us pass away.
The river did?
Yes.
The river made me and you pass away?
Yes.
A long time ago?
Yes. And now we're back.
Okay. And you got that from Scenic Relaxation and AK.
Yes, I did.
Okay. So, we died. Is that what you said?
No, I passed away.
Okay.
No, we didn't do that. We just passed away.
In the river?
Yes.
Okay. And why do you feel like that?
Because I passed away in the river.
By yourself?
With you.
Oh, with me?
Yes.
I was with you?
I want to pass away again.
You are?
I want to again.
You want to again?
Yes.
Why?
Because I don't want to be here.
You don't want to be here?
No.
Why? Why don't you want to be here?
I will come back soon.
You will come back soon?
I will come back here soon as...
Grayson, honey, what are you talking about? Baby, you've got to calm down. And what made you say all that? What made you say that story?
Not a story.
It's not? It's not a story. Don't eat your boogers, buddy. We'll wipe them.
No! I want to eat boogers.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's not do that, okay?
Let's do that.
Does it make you feel better?
Yeah.
Does it make you not want to pass away no more?
Yes.
Okay, let's not want to pass away no more, okay?
Why?
Because Mommy would be so sad.
Did you want to pass away with me?
I will go anywhere with you, buddy.
Why?
Because I'll never leave you alone. Ever. I do. I'm always going to be here for you, okay? Okay?
Will you pass away for me?
I sure would. I sure would, dude. I sure would. Nah. It's okay. Let's not have such a sad talk. Let's have happy talk. I just don't understand what made you think of this, buddy. You want a hug?
Maybe.
Maybe. Would you like a big hug? A real big hug? Okay.
My 4.5-year-old son just told me that before he was in Mommy's belly, that he was great-grandma's husband. He went on to tell me that he bought her a car, that he bought my grandmother, his great-grandmother, his wife, whatever. I'm so fucking confused. That he bought her a red car. And he went on to tell me this story about how he bought her this red car and how he brought her outside to see it and told me that they had children together, that they had one boy. My father was their only boy. I messaged my dad to ask him if my grandma had ever owned or had a red car. She did. My grandpa bought it for her. And it was the last car she ever drove because she wrecked it. And she hasn't drove since. And the fact that he told me all of this and like it checks out and this is information that I didn't even know. What do you do with
I hope you've enjoyed my compilation. Everything is alleged and some is not. Thank you to all of the videos that I got from TikTok. I will be linking them below in my description box. Thank you for watching and y'all be blessed.
Yeah. Is reincarnation real? 4-year-old Billy Campbell told his parents that he had the soul of Princess Diana. He was born 18 years after her fatal car accident in 1997 and talked about being a princess before the sirens came. His dad said it all started when he saw a picture of Diana on a card that was given to his mom when he was 2 years old. And he said, "Look, it's me when I was a princess." His parents said they had no idea how he knew she was a princess because they keep no royal memorabilia around the house. And they've never talked about her while he was there. When he was 3 years old, he started referring to Prince William and Prince Harry as his sons. And he also knew details about Diana's older brother John, who died as a baby before Diana was born. His parents had no idea of this before till they looked online and found out she actually had an elder brother named John. In addition, he accurately described the interior of the Balmoral Castle, which is the Queen's holiday home in Scotland. The part that shocked his parents the most was when he saw a picture of Diana and said, "That was me as a princess, and one day the sirens came and I wasn't a princess anymore." For more